This is so interesting. I'm getting like blast from the past right now. This is like maybe the first filter I ever used in TikTok. Super interesting. But like, I don't even think it's called the same thing anymore. I think it literally just has the same picture and that's how I recognized it. But I think this was it. It was originally called like Chris or something like that, like KRIS. I don't know. But I had some information come to light today. First of all, I'm clear for the second round of interviews. So in a couple days, I'm going to be going in for the second round of interviews for that job. And I'm super duper excited. But I kind of want to let that play out and see what happens before I talk about that anymore. But then the other thing was the Venus flytrap. So I thought that it was my oldest sister, right? I thought that it was not my oldest sister. I thought it was my older sister who noticed a fungus gnat or two and decided that she wanted that dealt with. And I thought that was why she got the Venus flytrap, because instead of like normally whenever I get fungus gnats, I'll put out like cups of apple cider vinegar with like holes poked in some saran wrap, and that like lures them in and traps them there. But Venus flytrap is an elegant solution, and I was like, maybe she knows that I have wanted one before. She saw it at Home Depot, picked it up. Maybe that's what happened. So I just didn't ask about it until she came home today. She's been like cat sitting, staying at another location. And she finally came home, and we were about to like go to trivia, and I'm like, hey, did you leave that Venus flytrap here? And she was like, no, I did not. So I texted my little sister, the one who did all the reindeer games at the Christmas in July party. And she was like, well, that was a prize, but Mom won it. And it turned out that my mom left the Venus flytrap here because she was worried she was going to kill it. So she decided to give it to me and my sister. And she didn't tell us. She was, I guess, over here doing dishes and like helping to clean up before she went back where she's staying. She's staying with her family friends. But she left it for me. And she didn't know that we already had a Venus flytrap that got dug up by squirrels. She had no idea. And today was actually her birthday. The 9th. No, it's tomorrow. July 9th. And we got her cards. My little brother got her a Mother's Day card that he never sent in the mail. So it had 5 folding pages, right? And every kid got to write a message on a page. And my message to her was that I was happy that we got to have some kind of positive relationship again. And I might have said it a little bit more eloquently. It might have been like a little bit more heartstringy. The truth is, I was channeling. I don't remember exactly what I wrote. But I know it was true. I'm genuinely happy that we can have a good connection again. I didn't think it was going to be possible. And I think I said something along the lines, because there's 2 messages. There was one in the Mother's Day card, and then there was a birthday card that my sister got her today. I said something along the lines of, I'm so happy that you can celebrate these little moments. Because she never told us when her birthday was. My entire life, I never knew how old she was. She wouldn't say. She stopped aging at 44. Literally couldn't tell you when she was born. Couldn't tell you how old she was. People would ask me, like, how old's your mom? And I'm like, I don't know. She looks young. That's all I know. But eventually, I think it was around when she got married again. it stopped being something that she was fighting, and she started celebrating it. And now she can appreciate those now moments. She can appreciate those birthdays, those holidays, those gatherings. And, even though she's still working on herself, and I'm still working on myself, we've both come so far, Just like my little niece could not have known the connection or the symbolism, rather, that blue butterflies hold for me. She still somehow wound up putting butterflies on that card. That piece of art. And my mom, who won a random Venus flytrap as part of a bingo prize, decided to leave it for me, replacing the one that had died. New life from the ashes. Rebirth within connections that will still have challenges. Maybe there will always be challenges. But you know what? We know how to handle them better. She is learning how to handle them better. I am learning how to handle them better. Enough that we can have a relationship. And that's huge. Spirit has done the impossible so many times for me. And this is maybe the biggest demon slayed. We transmuted it. We transformed it. We're no longer trapped in those old cycles. The narcissism, the neglect, the abuse. It's not part of our reality anymore in any of our connections. And for me, that's all the proof I need to know that I've made the right choices. That I've made the right choices. It's the Lover's card. We're being guided to speak our minds right now and have faith in the decisions that we've made, in the connections that we've decided to support, or the ones that we've wanted to keep in our lives. Ace of Cups energy here. Because the truth is, it doesn't matter how far gone the relationship is. It can heal. The old cycles can be put to end. No matter how destructive they were. Time, growth, forgiveness, change is possible. And the one thing that I can't argue with is that as a result of this journey, as a result of this oppression, of the cycles, of that loop, I gained my freedom. I gained back my family, my independence, my stability, my joy. And it was a long road with a lot of steps. But from start to end, and still not over, from start to present day, we've been building a masterpiece, a stained glass window of life.